Now in our sports this week, it is a busy week for Zimbabwe's representatives in CAF inter-club competitions with the three clubs, Ngezi Platinum Stars, Dynamos and Herento Queens, all in action. We get more in this report.
Ngezi Platinum Stars will headline Zimbabwe's return to African inter-club competitions when they make their CAF Champions League debut against AS Maniema of DRC and a CAF Champions League preliminary round first leg tie at the Hero Stadium in Lusaka. The Zimbabwean champions arrived in Zambia on Tuesday and they will be the home team for Saturday's first leg match.
Obviously, it's a disadvantage in terms of the supporters, like what you've said, because if you're playing here in Zimbabwe, we have all the regions in Zimbabwe to support Ngezi Platinum because we are representing the country. So it's a disadvantage to us. But in terms of playing, we can't complain because football you can play anyway. You need to face the challenges because when you fight to win the title, we knew we are going to the Champions League because we have won the title. So the challenges are going high and high. So that's exactly what you're expecting, and it also makes us grow, as a coach, to go there and compete in that level of competition with the best coaches in the continent. It's important, and also the players. It's also their advantage to make sure they go there and execute their skill.
In the CAF Confederations Cup, interim Dynamos coach Lloyd Chigowe has been given the huge task of navigating the club's first African safari in almost a decade. Chigowe has taken over a team that is underwhelmed in the league, but the veteran coach believes that the Confederation Cup could provide a key turning point in terms of the club's ambitions this season.
At the moment, anything is possible because teams are not collecting maximum points consistently. But probably we'll say if we manage to get into the top four, it will be okay for Dynamos. And also if we retain the Hibuku Super Cup. But ultimately, we will give it our all to get into the mini league stage of the Confederation Cup. I think we must leave sweat and blood for us to be able to achieve that objective. Not easy, but you must dream for you to be able to get to a point. Without a dream, you will not achieve.
Elsewhere, Zimbabwe women's champions Herento Queens take part in CAF Women's Champions League COSAFA qualifier in Malawi. The Queens arrived in Blantyre on Tuesday and will begin their campaign on Thursday against FC Ongos Ladies at the Mpira Stadium.
neplayer tinoona vachiita toona tichinopedza basi but zvinogona kuzotoka kuomose first time kuti tikutanga kuenda togona ngotifunike but kuziva kuti vasikana vanoita basi kana zvatanga hazvo basa vanopedza Zimbabwe zvezviri kuchazira kungonopedza basi zvezvi munhu wese atori giya kuda kunodzoka ikoko nechinhu kuti vazive kuti Zimbabwe itimu hombe nyika hombe tichanorova basa sebasi.
As Ngezi, Dynamos and Herentals are ready to fly the Zimbabwean flag on the continent, expectations will vary for the three clubs, but they will have the support of an expectant nation.
Definitely wishing all our three teams there all the best on the African safari. Then also Simba Bhora's midfield dynamo Vasily Kawe has emerged as one of the key cogs in Tondera Indira's star-studded team this season. One of the colourful figures in the local game, he is dreaming of a fairy tale campaign this year. We get more on the following report.
Simba Bhora headman Vasily Kawe can easily be described as a walking contradiction. Tough and uncompromising in the field of play and playing the clown at the final whistle. His energetic playing style and camaraderie with the fans has been key in pushing the common cause for his team and the football-mad community. After a hard shift in the middle of the park, Kawe usually leads the celebrations at the final whistle.
The first 4 games next time. So you get up and you go bend but I must not be good. There's a good in the so no we never say so now I'm just talking about never put another goal and dream. That's time I think about.
In a team littered with talent, Kawe is embracing the challenges that come with chasing both glory and history.
That's my first year with Dembare team, so akabva ndaifata relegation zvakabva bc ndaifata relegation so inini my motto ndekuti pesi pandototamba. That's why I think coach wachinditambira zvakuzadi Vasily anenge kutamba pabasa.
This weekend, Simba Bhora officially begin the chase on two fronts, with the first round of the Chibuku Super Cup against the Rentals, and their midfielder is battle ready.
This year timedu yakanyanya ingati kusimba inenge kusimba takaita. So at least unongona munhu wekubuka mudzorerwa ukampuwa nekudzorerwa, but last year taifanira kuti take care of the team to swing the team. It's different this year. This year timedu yakawanda vanhu vanotibhonesha kuti ukampasa munhu manye space kudzorerwa.
The former Wange player has found a way of taming his aggression into a positive force on the field, a move which he feels has made him a better player.
I'm glad sort of like kubudisana mugenza bose yakanyanyana ngikwa chimbuzi ukuthi awurejethe lokuthi yokuyenda yaboza hawana pana yakanyanyana ngikwa nyanyana so kuti tawuro muna kakuzwa ine zvina kumanage kuti angatoti marefa angoniza kuti ndiri mechi yabo safe game marefa ngamutoti afasi sazonizana nesezvo zvahamba kumanage chiro rechino yakatangira I like silently ndiyo inonzi chino so masongo akanenge ndizvitakuteyo ofishindu makawanda akatora basa lanje zibura kwenza anopeka so inini mafanizi ake anotogonakisa ukakabva chimushi.
Simba Bhora are currently second in the PSL, just a point behind FC Platinum, and if they are to claim silverware this year, Vasily Kawe will no doubt be considered one of the unsung heroes of their 2024 campaign. For ZTN Sport, I'm Tinashe Nkone.
Now, still sticking to football, but looking now at junior football or development football, the Portuguese ambassador to Zimbabwe has hailed the work being done by the FC Porto Academy. Speaking after visiting the team and its training sessions, he said keeping youth occupied at this stage is crucial. His statement comes at a time when Zimbabwe is faced with a drug and substance abuse scourge affecting young people. FC Porto Academy has links with the Portuguese giants FC Porto and is one of many academies in the country pushing local football to another level.
It's very good to know and to people to get acquainted here with the Portuguese culture, including the Portuguese sportive culture, and at the same time the young people, they are occupied with sports instead of doing anything else that couldn't be very proper, I guess. So and they are together, and I can see they can enjoy. And they really enjoy. I think they would like to come more often because they are playing, they are learning how to play and are enjoying. And for the coaches, yes, why not? More and more we have drawing our attention to the African continent in terms of football or soccer, as you wish, and also to know a little bit more because I'm not very acquainted with the local championship.
Now, also one of the Portuguese coaches that was conducting drills at the academy said the level of football is satisfactory, but more can still be done for players to reach higher standards.
Try to give him some weapons about individual technique, about the way they have to make a pass, they have to shoot, they have to receive the ball, they have to dribble. When it keeps increasing in the time with the older age groups, of course we have more tactical ways to give the training session, about the way, for example, that the defensive line has to make, the way that we connect the midfield with the offensive style of play, the way we can make a rupture and create spaces and enjoy that spaces with the ball. So in the ages we have different carefuls to become them more good players.
We actually had the FC Porto coaches here on Morning Rush. Really nice guys, of course, from Portugal. Really great guys. And you can see their focus is on trying to build a base of young kids, starting from as young as maybe 7, 8, 9, all the way up, and then obviously feeding them into, hopefully, the FC Porto system in Europe and shifting them across to Europe, of course, to move to teams there. But what I really like is, and not just from FC Porto, but other academies, is the fact that the concentration on junior football, on development football for both girls and boys. As I said, they're equally as popular. Women's football and men's football are equally as popular as many, in fact, more fans, if not around the world. Look at American stadiums when it comes to women's football. They're packed. a lot more women, funnily enough, going to watch women's football matches than men go and watch men's football matches. So it's really great to see them having women, girls teams, boys teams at all different ages. That is how Zimbabwean football, I believe, is going to grow, particularly for the long term. We don't want short-term success. We want long-term wheels where we're bringing out talent constantly that goes into our Premier League, that goes into the European leagues and leagues all around the world.
Konapo, ipapo pa ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.